Hi, I'm Gwen from VTuber Builder, and today I'm going to show you how to set up the new Valentine bundle that I've published on Etsy, which allows you to put your VTuber into a cute romantic scene and give them some assets. First of all, let's check out all the folders that we have on Google Drive. In the first folder, you will find all the files to build the scene. In the second folder, you will find all the screens in animated versions. And finally, in the Valentine VTuber asset folder, you will find all the asset files. What I recommend you to do is to click the download all button, to just download all the files to your computer. Find the folder in your computer and unzip it so you can open it. So first in the asset folder, if you are planning to use the hand asset, I recommend you to first choose the skin color for it so you don't have to worry about it later on. Let's open the Valentine Hands alternative skin color folder, and as you can see, it's full of different skin colored textures. So just choose the one that is the closest to your model. For me, it would be probably this one or this one. Let's go with this one actually. And copy it. Okay, click Ctrl C and copy it. Then come back and go to Valentine Hands asset and open the Valentine Hands 1024, which stores the texture of the hands. Delete the current texture and click Ctrl V to paste the texture that you chose. Now don't forget to rename it. So if you click it, just click rename. And you have to rename it texture 00, otherwise it won't show in the model. Now let's go back to VTube Studio and let's open the Change BTS model and click on Import Your Own Model. And click on Open Folder, which will open the folder with your model files. Right as you open the folder, you should be in Live 2D Models. And in here, you should paste the Valentine Hands asset folder. Okay, this whole folder, just drag and drop it in here. I already have the files, but you will not have them, so it won't show any disclaimer for you. Okay, it should be in here, and it should have the right texture file that you chose. Now let's go to Streaming Assets. And let's choose the items folder. And in the items folder, drag and drop the Valentine outfit, the Cupid wings, and that's about it. And for now, let's come back to VTube Studio. Let's start with the hands asset. Because this asset has toggles, you will have to set it as a model first, so you can choose your own toggles. Let's double click. Let's open Change BTS model. Let's close it and open it again, so it refreshes. And let's search for hands. Should be in here, Valentine Hands, and it should load in the color that you chose. Now let's go to settings. Let's go to hotkey settings and expressions, and you should already see two hotkey actions set up, but you will need to choose your own key combination to trigger them. So for example, for me, I'm going to use the numpad, but you can choose whatever you want. And now if I hit number 2, I will get a different hand. And if I click free, then I will have the letter in my hands. If you want to make it a bit less apparent that it fades into different states, you can just change this number to maybe like 0.01. Okay, and now it changes immediately, which looks a bit better. I'm going to close this, and let's double click again and choose item settings. And let's click Load Current Model as Live 2D Item. I think that you can just leave it as it is. Let's leave the adjustments for maybe later, but I don't think it will be needed, really. Let's just save it. We can also leave this for later. Let's just click OK. And now we are finally going to use the assets with your model. So load your usual model, and let's click Item Settings. If you have any items in the scene, you can just remove them with this button. But for now, let's start with adding the wings. If you just write wing, you should have the left one and the right one. You can also just flip one of them and use the same asset. I created both of them in case people didn't know how to do that. So let's start with the left one. Let's just open it. Let's place the wing asset behind the model, right? So this is your model, and this is the item order. The wing will probably be behind you, so you should make it go behind the model with the number, let's say -3. and definitely keep the pin item to life to the model on. And at this point, I don't like to click OK because I think it might get you in trouble later. So I just click configure fine tune item. Okay, so one thing that I recommend doing is scrolling down and definitely make sure that show pin notifications is on, because that will show you where the item pinned to which part of your model. Now I will scroll the wing to make it a bit smaller to fit the model, and let's place it here. And you should see, sometimes it just gets pinned to the model, but sometimes it doesn't. I still haven't figured it out fully, like how it works, but I think the best idea is to just take the wing at the corner here and make it, like, put it around the body so it doesn't pin to your hair or to something else, because that would make the wing move a bit in a weird way. So let's just put it in here and let's check out. Yes, so it's pinned to upper torso, which is exactly what I want. And since it is pinned where I want it, I will double click, which will place it in that space, and it will become locked. In case you wanted to change it, if you find out that, for example, the wing is not locked to your model or something went wrong, you can just like unlock it in here, move it freely, put it where you want it. Let's say here. Yes. And double click, and it will become locked again. So thanks to this panel, you can change any problems that you find that you have. I like the way it looks for now, so I will just click OK. And let's add the other wing. Once again, place it behind your model, configure. Let's scroll it. Let's make it approximately the same size as the other wing, and let's put it in approximately the same space. Once again, I will take the wing by the corner and I will put it around here. Yes, and once again pinned to the upper torso, and that's what I want. So I will double click to place it, and now it should be working and moving with your model. And now let's add an outfit before we add the hands. So let's double click, let's open item settings, and let's find the outfit. This is just a PNG, so I will show you how to make it work with your model better. First of all, this one will go in front of your model, obviously. So let's put it on number 1 or 2, 1, and let's make it pin to the model and configure fine tune item. Okay, so now I will scroll it to make it fit the model. It can be a little bigger than the model. I think that's better if it's just like this. Let's place it, and I can see that it pinned to the dress top, which is what I want. So I will double click, but you can see that on this model, when I move around, the model has like a body movement rig. It doesn't look very well with the outfit. So I will show you how to fix this. Let's keep the outfit as it is, but we will add some constraint to the model so it will stop moving around. Let's double click, let's go to settings, let's go to hotkey settings and expressions. And in expression editor, just click on create new expression. And let's name it outfit constraint. So yeah, now it depends on your model, but you will likely have to scroll a bit down. But what you have to find are the angles, angle X, Y, Z, body X, body Y, and body Z. So now we will have to kind of play around with these settings to make it work with your model. I know that in this model, the body Z is not such a problem, but the body X is what makes it look bad. So if I disable body X by clicking it and leaving it on 0, you can see that now I can move on my Z axis, but the body doesn't really move around, which looks much more natural with the outfit. For me, it works the best if I just use the body X, but obviously for different models, you might have to disable, I don't know, body Y, body Z. Sometimes even maybe something might be linked to your head, but as long as the outfit is actually linked to your body part or your chest area, it shouldn't be a problem, and you should be able to just make it look natural with 1 or 2 of these constraints. Let's just click save. Now we have to apply that constraint. So let's scroll down and let's open a new hotkey action. The hotkey action will be set unset expression, and the expression will be outfit constraint. And let's choose a key combination to trigger this. So I will go for a numpad. You can choose whatever you want. You will likely only click this once. So now I will click the combination that I chose. And now you can see that the constraints are applied. And now the only thing that's left are the hands. So let's go to item settings. Let's find the hands, Valentine hands. And let's put it in front of the model, but also in front of the outfit. So I know that the outfit is on number 1, so it has to go to at least number 2. Make it pin to the model and click configure fine tune item. And now you will have to kind of scroll it, but you have already set the toggles for it. So I can click the numpad that I chose as a toggle, and I can see what it's gonna look like. So this model, this asset is more like an illusion, okay? So it looks funny for now because you can see the rest of my arms, but it will look good in the whole Valentine setting. It could look good like this. Maybe we can push it a bit more up, but it should be working just fine. Okay, I think I like it. So I'm going to put it here. Let's see. It's pinned to the dress top, which is what I want. You want this asset to be pinned to your chest area or body area, but not to your hair, not to your eyes, not to anything that would make it move around too much. I think this is the ideal state. So I will double click and I will hit OK. And now I have all the assets set up. I can also change them. And because it looks funny for now, I will go to OBS and I will set up my scene. So in OBS, okay, I have the game capture, which is the VTube Studio character. Above it is going to be the decoration. That's like the decoration. Then there's going to be the desk, which should be in front of the character, right? And behind the character, there's going to be either a static picture with the scene or the animated picture. For now, let's add the animated one. Make the character a bit bigger, and I will push it where I want it to sit. And now you can see that this is pretty much set up. This is what it should look like. You can change the arms, you can read some love letters, and you can drink your strawberry wine or whatever it is. So this is how you set up the Valentine overlay. I hope you will have a lot of fun with it. And if you have any questions, obviously feel free to ask me on Etsy or here under the video. And goodbye and have a nice romantic season.